Hi, I'm Amberly, and this is the place to be for a balanced body, mind, and spirit. And today I'm going to lead you through a short guided meditation to help you stay focused on your goals. So this is going to help whether you're working on a specific task that you're trying to get done, but it's also in line with what we were working with last week in terms of really aligning with how you want to feel in your body and what you want to create in your life. So I'm going to focus on that aspect of this meditation, but just know that you can also use this when you're trying to get something specific done. So before we get started, I'm going to have you pick an affirmation. So whether it's one that you came up with on your own last week, or whether one pops to mind now, or you can use the one that I'm going to use, we're just going to use that to kind of calibrate how we're feeling about getting things done, about our goals. So let's see, I'm going to use one that someone came up with after last week's exercise, which was, I trust my path. So that was really in line with how they want to feel. That phrase kind of helped them tune in to how they want to feel in their body. So you can say that one along with me. You can say your own. You can make one up now. But let's just do that. So let's tune in with an affirmation, a way that we want to feel. So I trust my path. I trust my path. So I'm just kind of seeing how true that feels for me, how I feel in my body when I say it, and just using that as a baseline before we do our meditation. So whatever came up for you, just kind of make a mental note of how that feels. And to get started, what we're going to do now is we're going to be working with your nervous system. And we're going to do that through working with your spinal column. So I'm going to have you put one hand over your occiput, which is the base of your skull here. And then your other hand's going to go down on your sacrum, so the base of your spine. And then just take a few deep breaths here, feeling the connection between your hands, feeling your spine, feeling your vertical alignment. And before we tap, I'm just going to call your attention to the fact that your parasympathetic nervous system really originates under your hands right now. So your occiput and your sacrum contain most of the nerve roots that correspond with this rest and healing mode of your nervous system. So you have a sympathetic nervous system, which is more your fight or flight, and you have your parasympathetic nervous system, which helps your body prepare more for rest and healing. So we're really going to be highlighting your body's rest and healing mode, okay? So taking a few deep breaths, just feeling this connection. Allowing your nervous system to settle, to kind of switch into a more parasympathetic dominant space. And then we're going to let go of one hand and we'll tap on the head, heart, and abdomen. Just bringing your body's awareness to this focus. So let's do a few deep breaths here. Really still focusing on that relationship between the occiput and sacrum. Let's do 2 more deep breaths. So already just noticing if you feel any more relaxed in your body, any calmer, any more comfortable. And then part 2 of this meditation is that we're going to recollect all of our awareness, all of our focus back into the present moment. So what can happen when we're trying to do something or create something is that some of our energy, some of our awareness gets kind of projected out into the future because we're trying to get something done. And the downside of that is that there's actually less of our own energy available now to do the thing we're trying to do. So it might seem counterintuitive, but we're actually going to be like drawing our energy back away from our to-do list, away from the future, and recollecting into the present moment. So to do that, I'm going to have you put a hand over your heart and a hand over your abdomen, just kind of centering here. And we're going to do a visualization. So just taking some deep breaths, I'm going to invite you to visualize your own energy coming back to you from every other direction. So energy out in the future is going to come back from the front of your body. Energy that's out in the past, thinking about things that have already happened, is going to come from behind you. Energy that's sprawled out, thinking about other people or places or situations, can come from any direction. Just taking some deep breaths, allowing this energy, your own energy, and you can see it as light coming back to you. Just allowing it to collect into the center, into your space, into the present moment. And you can even visualize yourself as a column of light that all this light is returning to. Let's take a few deep breaths here. And then we'll again tap on the head, heart, and abdomen, just bringing your brain, your heart brain, and your gut brain, bringing that focus to this new collected way of being. Okay. And you might notice in general that focusing on your parasympathetic nervous system and just collecting into the moment releases a lot of stress from your body. And it's always easier to actually get things done from this place of presence and ease. So let's go ahead and touch back in with our affirmation, whatever your affirmation was from the beginning of the meditation. I trust my path. I trust my path. And just noting if it feels any more true, if it feels any easier for you, if it feels any easier to embody that feeling. So let me know how that went, and I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next time.